7th day of the shading exercises. In this exercise we will draw the eyes using the shade brush tool of the Paintology app. You may think that drawing eyes is fairly difficult. However, if you follow this video, you will find that the process is made much easier with the Paintology app. We use the trace mode of making this drawing and make use of the zoom and brush size. However, we stick to one brush, the shade, and draw just like we would with pencil and paper. Drawing is a lot easier than you think, and no prior experience is required to draw with Paintology. You need to follow the videos and you will learn essential techniques and skills that will continue to grow as you go through the exercises and fun tutorials. We will adopt a slightly different approach to do this eyes drawing compared to the previous drawing sessions. We will be using the trace feature of the app. You can find many trace tutorials to practice, and available from the video tutorials of the home page. And then going to trace drawings. Once you load this eyes tutorial, you will see that a trace bar appears just below the menu. Make sure to have your phone in landscape mode. Using the controls of the slider on the extreme positions, you can switch between your drawing and the reference image. This allows you to draw rapidly, so you have the reference image to compare with your drawing. You use pinch zoom to get close to the details and the color picker to pick out the right tones to use in your drawing. Much of the techniques of shading we had learned in the previous exercises will also be applied here. I first set the trace bar to the midpoint, and create an outline drawing of the eyes, and then apply the overall shades of the eye. This provides a good base to continue building up the details through each pass. I then focus on the pupils as it is the most distinct part of the drawing with the darker tones. I alternate between the image and my drawing using the controls of the trace bar. This is to ensure that my drawing is not totally off from the original image. In normal usage, I would set the trace bar just above the midpoint. This allows me to look at the reference image in addition to my drawing, and can make my drawings easier and faster. In fact, this method of drawing is applied to Paintology's unique way of coloring pictures, called block coloring. You can find more information on block coloring from the video guides in my paintings. In this drawing, I make use of the recently launched new feature of the app where I can switch back and forth between the image and the drawing more rapidly. You will see me making use of these features more, especially towards the end when I am touching up the final bits of the drawing. This actually is a new approach to drawing that turned out to be fairly effective, as you can see. The advantage of doing drawing this way is that you can see the tones of the original image and compare it with your own drawing. In addition, you can also see if the drawing is off relative to the original image in terms of position as well as the tones. After a few attempts in drawing this way, you will find that it becomes natural. You will be able to improve your overall drawing techniques and make rapid progress. As usual, you will see that I resize the brush continuously in order to apply the various tones in the drawing. You will also gain intuitive ways to use the tools more effectively, as you keep drawing. I could have continued longer to add more details and get the eyes even closer to the original image. However, for this demonstration, I wanted to show the use of these simple but powerful tools for the purpose of this drawing. You are not expected to make a drawing like the one I have shown, on your first attempt. You will find that with patience and practice, you can also get to this level. As you can see, this can provide you a path for making photorealistic drawings. The important lessons to learn in this specific drawing is that you continue to build up the tones using the size and gray tones with the shade brush. Most digital artists will bypass this approach, and end up using the digital tools supplied with the apps, such as blending, and layers tools. Unfortunately, This will take away core art skills learned here, and the drawings will always appear digitally created and not natural. In the next exercise we will put all the drawings we have done, which includes the nose, the lips and the eyes, and do a whole portrait drawing. Until then, thanks for watching, we will see you soon.